goes, they expand and shrink.
Hello everyone. I had been wanting to make a new mesh top for a while, so I decided to cast on the Summer Lotus Blouse, a free pattern from Hobie. Now, this pattern called for you to hold two strands of mohair at the same time, but I just didn't have enough for that, so I decided to hold it single. This top is a raglan blouse worked top down. Now, this pattern was working up quite quickly, but I admit I did get distracted and wanted to work up something different that I thought would be even faster. So yesterday I decided to start one of those little like scarf wraps where it's like a sweater that you wrap around your body into a scarf. So it's like just a really long bolero, if you will. So I started that yesterday. I finished the cuff earlier this morning. This is the first cuff. Basically it's just gonna be sewn up on the seam. And then this part is the actual like sweater part. And this is gonna be literally like 6 feet long is the goal, I believe. And then I just do another cuff on the side. So in one day I've done this much, and I've almost finished my first skein. I am using the Hobby Fluffy Day in the color 23. It's like a little green color. Basically I had ordered this yarn to make a different sweater, a cardigan. The Drops Lemon Drop Fizz cardigan. I don't remember, Lemon Fizz Drop, something like that. I'll put a picture. Free pattern, easy to follow. It was a knitting pattern. I got way too much yarn for it. I mean, when I say way too much, I mean I ordered 7 skeins for some reason, thinking I needed that much. I used 2, so I had 5 skeins left over, and I'm like, I need to do something with it. And I've been wanting one of these for about a year now. So I decided to finally start it, and it's super easy. And like I said, I just started this yesterday, so it's super quick. I still got a couple hours of work on it left in me tonight, so I can definitely finish this first skein tonight. I want to break into the second one, and yeah, I'll get this probably whipped out in a couple of days. My mom's birthday party is Wednesday. It's currently Monday, the 22nd. Could probably finish it by then. Not that it really matters. I have other things to wear if I don't, but I thought this would be a cool thing to wear to go there. A little quick handmade sweater. Anyway, that's it. Just want to do a quick update on what I'm working on, and yeah, get back to it. So I finished my second skein while working on the sweater scarf, and it's almost as tall as I am. Now, I am not a tall person and you can't see my feet, but I assure you, here, this is also a better way to show you. I apologize if you hear Pumpkin in the background. She's been given a toy and all she wants to do is destroy. But anyway, so yeah, I finished 2 skeins of this yarn now and I've made this much. I've got about 2 feet left in the actual length of the body. I don't think I'm going to finish this in time for my mom's party tomorrow night because this is now the next day. But this is a rough show of how it is. Essentially, you want it to like wrap around you twice. So I want this to be able to go around the back again, and then I would stick my arm in the other side. But we still got a bit of a ways to go. But that's okay. It's coming along. It's very cute. It's very soft and very fluffy, and I definitely will have enough yarn. And I'll have a little bit left over extra, which will be nice, that I think I'm going to use to make a bonnet. I don't know how I'm going to look in one. I've never made one. I've never worn one, but they're really cute. I found a really cute pattern I'm going to follow. Insert here somewhere. And yeah, I'm going to use that. I think I should have 1 skein left. I should have 1 skein left after I finish this. So yeah, on to skein number 3. I know this angle's kind of scuffed and I'm sorry. I'm just trying to do this in my office really quick while I was hanging out with my boyfriend. And basically I just slipped this onto a safety line and I'm gonna try it on. I have a feeling it's like not gonna look that good and I kind of just don't want to waste my time making it if it doesn't look good. So let me just slip this on real quick. So I mean, this obviously isn't finished. I want it to be a full size, full length, but I'm not really feeling it. It's not reading the color that I want. On camera, it looks okay, but IRL, it's coming off really yellow. And it's supposed to be like a sage green. I also only have 2 balls of this. I'm kind of feeling like I'm not going to have enough. It doesn't feel like it's fitting quite the way I want it to. I don't know. I don't love it. So I'm going to, I don't think I can frog it because it's mohair. I might try. For now, I am just going to put this to the side and I'm going to use the remainder of the mohair that I have in this color to probably just make a Sophie scarf because I think they're really cute and I love the color and I think it will come out better when it's a little bit thicker. But as a single strand in mohair, it's just not really hitting the way I wanted it to. So that's sad, but I'll try again another time. That's it.
Remember the days we were young, wild and free, basic getting.
So, Mom's birthday came and went. Did not finish that sweater scarf in time for it, and that's okay. I wore something else. Still looked cute. But then her actual birthday came along on Friday, and I needed yarn for my next project because I had another big project in mind, which is a sweater for my boyfriend. I want to make him one, hopefully finish it by Christmas, which I think I'll be able to do. It is currently September 30th, so I still have several months until Christmas time, so I can finish that definitely. The sweater in question is going to be the Moby sweater by Petite Knit. So I got my yarn for that, and I wanted to show you what I got. First things first, we went to Michael's, and I got the Loops and Threads Luxe Merino wool blend in the shade Marine Navy, Navy Marine. And then I'll be holding that with the Barocco Aerial Silk Mohair in the color navy as well. They're not very similar in shade. One is definitely brighter than the other. You can see one is definitely a bit more blue, and the other is a little bit more on the purple side, I'd say. I really wanted to see how they would look together, worked up. So I did cast on when I got home on Friday. I did not get very far. I will admit, I am still, if anyone's worked the Moby sweater, there's a lot of short rows in the beginning. So I am still working on the short rows, but it's so gorgeous. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's just acknowledge just how gorgeous this color is. I think it will look amazing on him. Blue, yeah, blue is his favorite color. He does not know I'm making this, kind of. I've been hinting at him for a little bit now that I want to make him something. And I'm like, what's your favorite color? I need your measurements. Oh, you won't give them to me. Uh, he lives in Switzerland, so I can't exactly go and get them from him. So, yeah, so I'm going off of a shirt that I stole when I went to visit him last year or earlier this year. And yeah, so I started that, but then I didn't want to delve too deep into it until I finished my other projects that I had on my mind. So first things first was I tried to power through the sweater scarf because I wanted it done by my mom's birthday party. It wasn't done. But I did finish this a couple days ago. So let me show you that. It's a little awkward to wear. I'm not going to lie. You can technically wear it a couple different ways. You can wear it like this, where it's straight in the front, or you can flip it around and have it crossed in the front. I don't really like how that looks. I feel like it looks very lumpy. I think it looks a little cuter when it's crossed in the back. This would be, I think, cuter over like a dress, like kind of draped over it. Um, Otherwise, I think it's really cute. It's very soft. I think it'll be very warm. I could also just wear it as a normal scarf. And honestly, I will probably mostly wear it like that when the winter comes because I don't like being cold. I like layers. And this is very, very long. It's like 6.5 feet long. So I can just drape it around my neck, be very voluminous right here, and look like, you know. Um, so I finished this one, very happy with it, very, very pleased. It's a simple self-drafted pattern. I used I believe it's a lemon peel stitch, and then just some single crochet ribbing. So this is all crocheted. And then I started a little mesh top using some mohair I had gotten from Hobby a couple months ago. The same time I placed the order for this yarn, I started that. I had ordered this yarn for it, and I wasn't really loving how it was working out. In a single strand like this, it's reading very yellow in person. I realize on camera it's coming off a bit more green, which is nice. But in person, when the light hits it, it looks kind of like lime yellow. And that's not really the color I wanted. I wanted more of a light sage. Um, Also, the fit is just kind of weird. It's not really it. And I only had 2 skeins of it. So I just kind of cut it off and decided to use the remaining yarn to just make a Sophie scarf instead. So I used 1 ball of mohair plus a little bit of what was left from making that portion. And I made a little Sophie scarf. And when it's held double like this, the color reads a lot better in person. So it's definitely much less yellow than it was reading on that one. So I'm really, really happy with it. I get to see the color I wanted. I will try and make it again. That one probably has a different pattern or go up a needle size or something. I don't know. I just didn't really love that. So that's where I'm at right now. I am now done with these little projects that I wanted to make and use up this yarn. And now I'm going to go full steam ahead into the Moby sweater for my boyfriend and try and get a good chunk of that done, at least over the next couple of weeks, just so I can feel better about it and not feel like I'm stressing before Christmas. And yeah, I don't know what's next after that. I have a couple ideas, but for now, I'm focusing on getting his sweater done. Ultimately, I want to make a matching one for me in a different color. Probably like a light blue or maybe a light pink or probably a green if I'm being real with you, just because I love green. But I'm obsessed with the Moby sweater right now. I think it's absolutely a beautiful pattern, which is why everyone wants to make one anyway. But yep, that's my check in for now. So I wanted to share all that with you, and I'll see you more. I don't know, a couple of days after I get some work done on the Moby sweater. Hopefully, I finish the short rows on it soon. And I don't really know how the construction works. I'm going to be honest with you. I read through a good chunk of it and it doesn't make any sense. And to me, I'm just like, I'll figure it out when I get there. So I'll see you when I get a little bit further on in that sweater.
Hey, well, you won't, sadly. My footage got corrupted somehow for what I was trying to show you with my Moby sweater, so that is the final check-in for this week. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.